This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Schizoaffective Disorder by Guenevere MacDonald. Author's note. Thank you for picking up Schizoaffective Disorder, a patient and family guide. Writing this book has been a deeply personal journey, one that I hope will provide you with comfort, clarity, and a sense of connection. I am not a doctor or medical professional. I am a patient who has lived with schizoaffective disorder, learning to navigate its challenges and complexities while striving to build a meaningful life. This book reflects my personal experiences, insights, and the knowledge I've gained along the way. It is written from the perspective of someone who understands the roller coaster of emotions, the stigma, and the uncertainty that can accompany this diagnosis. My hope is that this guide will help you, whether you are a patient, a family member, or a caregiver, to better understand schizoaffective disorder and how to manage its impact. I want to remind you that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to this journey. Each person's path is unique, and it's okay to take small steps, stumble, and start again. This book is not meant to replace professional medical advice. Instead, it serves as a companion, offering practical tips, emotional support, and a reminder that you are not alone. To everyone affected by this disorder, you are resilient, capable, and deserving of compassion. I hope these pages inspire hope and provide the tools to help you or your loved ones navigate this journey with courage and grace. With gratitude and solidarity. Guenevere. Contents. For patients. The components. Schizoaffective disorder. What it's like. Medication. Additional treatment. Comorbid disorders. Hospitalization. The importance of self-care. 41. Relapse prevention. Crisis planning. Family support. Suicide prevention. What patients wish they had known. Early on 58. Stigmas and stereotypes. Epilogue. Living with schizoaffective disorder is not the end of your story, it's a chapter of resilience, growth, and rediscovering your strength. Guenevere MacDonald. Never, never, never quit. Winston Churchill. Dedicated to my husband for all his years of support, encouragement, and love. To my 2 daughters who love unconditionally. To my editorial guru, Bethany Rickard Wood, for her support and patience. To Brian and Juanita, Gerald and Maureen for your unconditional understanding and support. And to the girls Andrea, Mary Ellen, Shanna, Christine, Bobby, Juanita, and Rosemary for always being there when I need you, and even when I think I don't. Disclosure and content warning. I am not a doctor. This book was not written, edited, or in any way produced by doctors. It should not be used in place of a doctor's advice, diagnosis, or treatment. This book is intended for educational purposes to help you ask questions and be an active part of your medical treatment. This book was written because I am a patient, and when I received my diagnosis, I found it increasingly frustrating trying to wade through bits and pieces of information spread out over the internet. The odd paragraph in a book and incomplete videos about schizoaffective disorder. Any diagnosis is scary in the beginning. It is the knowledge that gives power, and that knowledge comes from education. It is the goal of this book to provide enough knowledge in one place so that patients and their families can educate themselves enough about their diagnosis to be able to actively participate in their medical and self-care therapies. It is also important that patients be able to ask questions regarding medications, therapy, and support systems that may or may not be in place at the time. It is my hope that the information gathered here will help you to do both and to have an active role in your care. Guenevere. For patients. The first time I heard the term schizoaffective disorder, I was literally exiting my doctor's office. I turned to ask him what it was he thought was wrong with me. I was sure it was much more than bipolar disorder, which my previous doctors had seemed pretty convinced I had.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.